Hello and welcome back to Tales of Lumin. Today we're talking about E3. Day 0? I think it was day 0. I don't know if it's day 0 or day 1, but the first day of E3, where it's mostly just press, media people going to the conferences and stuff like that. So there were a lot of big announcements. I watched some of the live streams. Most of them went on too late for me to keep watching through the night, because they're obviously happening in the US. But I did most of my reading and watching and research this morning. So I checked out a couple of the trailers, I read a couple of articles about it, and I made a little list over here of things that interested me from the first day. And I thought we'd just compare notes. You guys can tell me if I missed anything big, or if there's anything that was a little smaller that I perhaps missed that I should definitely have a look at. Now, the first thing, the first game that I want to mention is No Man's Sky. It is once again just the highlight of the show for me. When they announced this game, I don't know, quite a while ago already, it looked great. It looked too good to be true. This infinite procedurally generated world that you could just fly in and out of planets in. You can just fly out into space. It's basically, at least from what we've seen thus far, all about exploration. Just doing your own thing in this big, vibrant, wide open world. It looks amazing. Now, this is the only trailer I'm going to link for you guys below, just because it's the one trailer that I think you should all watch. If you haven't seen it already, check it out right the heck now. It's in the description of the video. It just looks good. The new trailer they released, it's much like the previous one, except it's kind of extended in many ways, in that they show you as the player, like walking out of this cave, seeing new stuff, discovering new things and cataloging these things. Then you see dinosaurs, which is a big plus for me. Dinosaurs are always great. It's much better than other regular animals, beasts and wildlife. But the world itself, super vibrant. The guy in the video is walking around. You see like this kind of tropical looking landscape with the dinosaurs everywhere and stuff. And the sound sounds pretty cool as well. Everything just feels good about that. And then this big raging stegosaurus type thing? Triceratops type thing? Was it a Triceratops? I can't remember exactly. But this big raging dinosaur comes running along, like bashing trees and stuff down along the way, and that already just looked really good to me. Then the player's obviously spooked, turns around, you see all the animals and stuff just like running away, all the deer and smaller critter type things. They're just like charging in the opposite direction. They're like, nope, we don't want none of that. The player jumps into his spaceship that's conveniently standing right there and just takes off, flies into space. Sees some big space invasion and battle type thing going on, joins up with a little squad there, and then the coolest part is that after flying out of the atmosphere of the planet, this planet that they were on, he flies into space and then back into the atmosphere of a different planet. It even says who discovered this planet, and it's all seamless. It looks great. Okay, that just looks so good. Like, so much fun. Oh, and while in space, he actually shoots a couple of asteroids or whatever with the pew-pew lasers on the spaceship, and they just, like, break apart and stuff. So you can see that it's voxel-based, I think. Very cool. Those guys at Hello Games, I think the company's called, they seem to be doing everything right with that, but, you know, it's an early prototype. It might not be what we're gonna get our hands on when we can actually play the game, but it's something that I'm super interested in. That's why I actually wanted to talk a little bit longer about that. I want to hear what you guys think about it as well. Is that your highlight from the first day of E3? Is that something you are really looking forward to? Because for me, wow. As someone that's interested in Star Citizen, that was back in the day interested in like Freelancer and those type of games, that's just, it's a dream come true. I mean, there are other games out there that do spatial exploration kind of well. I mean, you could even say EVE Online does it kind of well, but it's not the same thing. You don't have the same level of control over your ship and your player character as you would in something like this No Man's Sky. Apparently. Okay, we don't know that much about it yet, but apparently. So that's why I'm excited about it. That's why. But again, let me know. Now, a few others that I watched videos of, read a couple of articles about, were The Division. That's just looking so good. I mean, they show it off in a very scripted fashion. Like, I would have preferred it if they had some people on stage playing it. And I don't know if it was maybe like that, and this was just a proper HD video of what happened on stage. But it would have been cooler if it was people on stage playing it live. Us seeing these events happen live, that would have been, in my opinion, better. But the trailer of The Division that they showed off was just, again, a bunch of friends adventuring through the city of Manhattan or whatever. Looked good. It looked really good. And by I mean like the graphics were just insanely good. This is apparently coming to PlayStation and PC. Something I'm also pretty excited about. Then there was Far Cry 4, which is set in the Himalayas. This features co-op, which was the big announcement. It's like sort of drop-in, jump-out co-op. Your friend can just be invited into a game at any point, and then you guys can just mess around. It's something that a lot of people have wanted for a long time, so I guess that's going to make this game more popular than its predecessors. They also seem to think that elephants, just elephants in general, the animal, the elephant, were a big deal. I don't know. It's not like the first time elephants were ever in video games, but in Far Cry 4, they matter. Then there was Assassin's Creed Unity, also co-op. That seemed to be the theme of this day. And these were shown off during the, like, if I'm not mistaken, there was an Xbox conference, Ubisoft, and some others. I don't even know which conferences they were part of, but Assassin's Creed Unity visually again looks quite stunning. The co-op seemed like a lot of fun. They showed the co-op off in a better way than they did in Far Cry 4. So I'm kind of more excited about that just because they showed it off better. Then there's Rise of the Tomb Raider, which was just kind of like a cinematic trailer. New Tomb Raider. I haven't even really finished or extensively played the new one that they released, which was called just Tomb Raider, with Camilla Luddington as the lead. I should probably get around to that. Okay? I should. But that looked okay. I don't know. And there's The Witcher 3. That's just, well, The Witcher 3. I can't say anything negative about what I've seen. I'm not a huge fan of the Witcher series, in that I haven't even played any of the other games extensively, but The Witcher 3 looks great. Apparently it's going to make your PC suffer, which is good. By your, I mean everyone's collective PCs. GTA 5, it's been announced that it's coming to PC, Xbox One and PS4. That's pretty big news. They showed a trailer of it apparently running on PC. It looked good. I mean, GTA 5 looks pretty great on PlayStation 3. On our PlayStation 3 here, our first gen PlayStation 3, it looks amazing. Runs pretty good, no complaints, but it's going to be better on PC. Obviously. I'd love to see what it's going to look like. I'm kind of excited about that, but it's still just GTA. They say there's going to be some new stuff in it. They say there's going to be, you know, new content, new features. They're going to polish things up a bit. Whatever, it's still GTA. Mass Effect 4 was announced. I don't know. I mean, they kind of showed a little video of people talking about how excited they are about the game. They didn't really give us any details. They showed some early work in progress gameplay footage, I guess. I'd be super excited for a new Mass Effect, but please, don't mess it up. Make something good. Speaking about messing it up, Dragon Age 3. Please, don't mess it up. Make something good. That's all I have to say about Dragon Age 3. I haven't been following all the Dragon Age 3 news, but you know, what I've seen looks okay. The cinematic trailers they've released look great. Really great. But for the most part, it's just been overshadowed by things like Witcher. I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see. Then there's Mirror's Edge 2. That looks like Mirror's Edge 1, just slightly improved. More fighting, more punching and kicking. I enjoyed Mirror's Edge 1 a lot, so you know, I want to see more Mirror's Edge, more of Faith, and all the rest. Saw a little bit of Battlefront, Star Wars Battlefront, and that's pretty much the last thing on the list. I don't know, they again just showed people talking about Battlefront, then they showed some lower FPS footage, so I don't know what to expect from that. I really don't. Oh wait, there was one more thing. There was a new Rainbow Six game as well, which was shown off in a very, very, very scripted fashion again, but the game itself looked cool, and they tried to once again push the co-op thing. You can play with friends against other people, and it looked like there was a lot of planning involved in all the moves that you have to make. Very Rainbow Six-ish in that fashion. Then there was a whole bunch of other stuff like Call of Duty, Battlefield, stuff that doesn't really interest me. But that's it. That's what I took from day 0 or day 1 of E3. No Man's Sky, the big highlight, once again. Even though it was just one trailer. I don't know if they said more. I don't know, but they released this trailer. I like the look of it. Excited about the game. And that's it. Let me know what you guys thought. Tell me if I missed something. Tell me if there's something that I absolutely have to check out. And don't say Battlefield Hardline or Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, because I'm not interested in those. I'm really not. But again, let me know. Tell me what you think of the games that I mentioned now. Which of those are you most excited for? And check back here tomorrow for another video. This one talking about the next day of E3. I want to talk about it. There's quite a lot to actually discuss, but I didn't want to do it in a news video type fashion because I want to just talk about it. I want to see what you guys have to say too. So there you go. Check back here tomorrow for that. Give it a like, share it, and do all that other good stuff. I'm super excited. This video is only going to go up when, like, I suppose the second day is already in full swing. I apologize for that, but that's the internet I have to work with. But I'm excited for the Nintendo conference. I'm always excited about that. It's going to be good. Sony as well, but whatever. Okay? I'm done. I'm done. Happy that.